I made this video not to teach you something new. I made this video to reignite that which is still in you. It's always been in you, to help you remember. I mean, I think so many of us are so many layers and years deep into doing and performing and achieving that we can't even remember what it feels like to just enjoy life.
I'm gonna come say hi to you. Look at this one laying in the dirt.
Here's our house. I don't know if it breaks my heart or it just convicts me. That stat that 1 in every 2 American women are on an antidepressant. It's not the fact that they're on the antidepressant or any of that conversation at all. It's the fact that not only are they not enjoying it, but they need some type of medication to help them get through it. As in life, you know? Like, at what point has forward progress gone too far? I've been fascinated by this moment we find ourselves in as humans, I think since I was young. Why is it that on some universal level, we all know what makes a good life? Good morning. Oh. Apparently the top 5 regrets of the dying are: I'd wish I'd had the courage to live a life true to myself and not the life others expected of me. I wish I hadn't worked so hard. I wish I had the courage to express my feelings. I wish I had stayed in touch with my friends. I wish I had let myself be happier. So then why do most of us spend our lives living in opposition to these universal truths? So I was praying about this video. I don't know, a girl on YouTube could not possibly address like everyone's childhood trauma and PTSD and limiting beliefs and negative self-talk, but also maybe it's just a lot less complicated than we've been making it, or that we've been like led to believe, you know? There are 4 things in my life that have really helped me to just enjoy it more effortlessly. It's not a recipe, it's not a blueprint, it's just more of like an art. You either lean into it or you don't. Number 1 is simplifying. Number 2 is sowing. Number 3 is reaping. And number 4 is savoring. And if you're like, what? Let me explain. So, simplifying. Before anything else, I think if you want to enjoy life more, you have to ruthlessly eliminate the excess. I'm talking clutter, commitments, hurrying, rushing. You're not crazy. That stuff in your garage, that closet in the guest bedroom, the cabinet under your sink, all that stuff on your nightstand, the workout gear under your bed, those are all open tabs in your mind. And step 1 to enjoying your life is closing down some tabs. Ruthlessly, like midlife crisis level, the point where each room is unrecognizable and your lifestyle is too. This is where things get really interesting, and I think this is just human design. But when the weeds are gone, we can't help but have new, fresh vision. On top of that, we can't help but start sowing more seeds. This time you plant differently. You don't just throw things in your garden willy-nilly, you plant with purpose. There's an excitement about it, a passion. It's not work, it's fun, it's flowing. Something is primal about it. We're co-creators. And then as this first and second phase kind of come to collecting momentum, you start to reap what you've sown. Now this is where so many of us go wrong. I think we've been conditioned to believe that savoring is pointless, that sewing is life, that there is no life without work. Work, work, work. Hard work is the reward. Hard work is what makes a noble man. That's what makes for a good life. Savoring is dirty. Savoring is overindulgent. We're bad if it feels good. And I think that's sunk in pretty deep. But I mean, it's never too late. Cheers. I was back here saving some bees, though. Thank you for saving all those. By far the simplest way to start enjoying our lives again is just to be in the present. I don't think any of it works. Nothing. As women, like if you're experiencing something good and you are 5 minutes in the future inside your head, or even 5 minutes in the past, or you're thinking about your to-do list or something else, it's impossible to actually enjoy. You have to put your phone down. You have to make a conscious decision to re-enter your body. What I do for work is teach women how to unlock their power by slowing down and simplifying. And so I've heard a lot of women's stories. And so what I know to be true is that when women hear the words pleasure and return to your body, they immediately think that's dirty and sinful. That is just something that's been programmed into so many of us that when it feels good, then it's bad. That it's bad. You're dirty. It's more good to self-sacrifice, work hard, that we need to perform to feel good. But again, let's circle back. How is that going for us? Happy birthday to you. My favorite moments of my entire life have been so ordinary, but God is in those ordinary moments. I think always inviting us into experiencing them supernaturally. Because, I don't know who to credit this for, but maybe Tony Robbins or something. He was right.
Yeah, that's the beach out there.
The only person keeping you from enjoying your life, deciding on a lifestyle that's just more you and less, everybody else, it's you. And at some point that stops being annoying and starts becoming incredibly beautiful and empowering. Okay, we're going to the best restaurant ever. If you're ever in Baja, I guess.
You guys go up there.
Cabo. Where are you going?
Get my wallet.
Oh. Anyway, this place is so good. It's all organic.
Oh, I see an iguana.
And
Do you see an iguana?
I see an iguana. It's eating a leaf. And look at that one over there. Hey, bud.
Dad, look at me an iguana.
There's another one right here on the end of this leaf. At the end of our lives, we won't regret living and savoring life that was truly life. When I looked it up in the dictionary, the word slow had some pretty negative connotations. These were some synonyms I saw. Lazy, unproductive, sloth-like, handicapped, boring, and the list went on.
I feel like running at the car.
It has a bell.
I think the real magic comes when you get to the point in your life where you're like, I don't care anymore. Not in an I'm angry at you way, but as in I don't know what, but you get to a point where you're like, I just don't care what others would define me as. I don't care. I'm just gonna start living wide open. And yeah, I'm sure people will stare because like how often do you see an adult playing? How often do you see a woman with a gigantic smile across her face for like no obvious reason? How often do you see adults with no headphones on a walk just like smelling the breeze? How often do you have conversations with girlfriends that have their foot off the heaviness pedal? How often do you see people eating food like it's a sensual experience? How often do you walk around in your body regardless of its size and actually feel good? There he is. Not only will I have what she's having, I want more friends that are having what she's having. And I want more women in my life that are having what she's having. In fact, like, why are we so worried about being cringy at all? Why don't we just start